I'm Rita Foley. Polls are already open for some voters this morning. It's Super Tuesday. Elections in 16 states and 1 territory. President Biden and former President Trump are poised to move much closer to winning their party's nominations. The AP's Sagar Magani.
More than a third of the delegates available in both parties' primaries will be awarded today in 16 states and American Samoa. Still, neither President Biden nor Donald Trump will end tonight as their party's presumptive nominee, though they can get pretty close. Next week is the earliest Trump could hit his magic number, followed by the president a week later.
At least 2 people hurt last night as a fire raging at an industrial plant set off explosions and rocked suburban Detroit, sending debris shooting far into the air. The fire is said to be contained now. The plan in Texas to arrest migrants who enter the U.S. illegally and order them to leave the country is headed to the Supreme Court. The AP's Lisa Dwyer.
Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito has issued an order that temporarily halts Texas's immigration law from going into effect until next week so that the full court can decide what steps to take next. Alito's order putting it on hold until March 13th came just hours after the Justice Department asked the Supreme Court to intervene, setting up another legal showdown over the federal government's authority over immigration. Under the Texas law, state officers can arrest people suspected of entering the country illegally.
A small plane crashed near a highway in Nashville last night, killing 5 people on board. The plane went down just a few miles short of an airport where it was trying for an emergency landing. The pilot had reported engine trouble. An Israeli airstrike has killed at least 17 people in the Gaza city of Khan Yunis. That's according to the Palestinians. This is AP News. Now to Alabama and IVF.
Lawmakers and committees in the Alabama House of Representatives and the Senate are debating legislation today to protect IVF providers from lawsuits and criminal prosecution for the, quote, damage or death of an embryo, end quote. Many IVF providers in the state stopped providing services to patients after the Alabama Supreme Court ruled last month that 3 couples whose frozen embryos were destroyed in an accident at a storage facility could pursue wrongful death lawsuits for their, quote, extrauterine children, end quote. The ruling, which treats an embryo the same as a child under the wrongful death statute, raised concerns about civil liabilities for clinics. Republican Tim Melson, the sponsor of the Senate bill, says they're hoping to get the proposal approved and to Governor Kay Ivey on Wednesday. I'm Donna Warder.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find great deals on Power Tour tools at K&H Auto Supply. A Power Tour 120-piece tool set for $69.99, a 12-volt polisher sander for $78.99, and a 12-volt reciprocating saw for $69.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply. It's your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Whether taking on large commercial landscapes or your own backyard, let STIHL help with your pursuit of the perfect cut. Introducing STIHL zero-turn mowers for homeowners and pros. With a wide range of features and options, like our advanced 4-wheel suspension system and 0% financing available, it's time to let the pursuit begin. Real STIHL. Find yours at stihlusa.com/zero-turn. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
We have some ominous-looking clouds out there, but still no rain here at the KSMO studios. There may be some in parts of Dane County this morning. We have seen it come through, at least on the radar, and it looks like it has come through our area, but really haven't seen many showers as has been reported anywhere around the area too much. But we could still see some here in the next half hour to hour. And if you do get a little bit of sprinkle or a light shower or a thunder shower, don't be surprised. I mean, it's out there. So our forecast does call for the possibility of getting a little bit of rain yet this morning, probably up to about 10 o'clock. And a 40% chance of those showers and thunder showers. Cloudy most of the day. High about 63 with a southwesterly breeze. More clouds tonight. Low of 40 with the winds moving to the north late in the morning or early afternoon, staying that way tonight. at 10 to 15, gusting to 20. Partly sunny come Wednesday, high of 62 with northeasterly winds. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 42 at southeast breezes. Thursday, showers are likely during the afternoon. High is going to be about 60. We will have southeasterly winds 10 to 15, gusting up to 20 miles an hour with a chance of rain 70%. Then Thursday night, showers are likely in the evening, and then some emergence of rain in the early morning hours again, and a low of 48 with that chance of rain Thursday night 100%. 100% chance of more showers during the day Friday. High of 65 Friday night. Good chance of showers and thunder showers during the evening, then again after midnight, with the showers coming to an end sometime Saturday morning. It eventually will become partly sunny on Saturday with a high of 49. Right now, though, at the KSMO studios, we do have cloudy skies. You see a couple of little bursts of blue out there. We have temperature reading of 57 degrees. We have at the KSMO studios right now a little breeze out of the south at 4 miles an hour compared to what we've had the last few days. That's nothing. 92% the relative humidity, pressure rising 29.88 inches here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. 7:35. News is next when we come right back.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
Right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, you'll find Napa Diesel Exhaust Fluid DEF, $11.99 for the 2.5-gallon size. Shell Rotella T4 Triple Protection Motor Oil, $19.29 for the 1-gallon size. And save $10 on a 2-pack of Night Vision Brilliant Headlights and Fog Lights. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem today.
At the KSMO studios, time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, welcoming you to Tuesday, March the 5th. My name is Dan Stevens on AM 1340, FM 95.7, online, KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. Welcome. Let's get to that news. The Dane County Commission met Monday morning at the Dane County Courthouse. Grant Wilson from Representative Jason Smith's Rolla office was in attendance and wanted to let the commission know that Smith filed for re-election for the 8th District. Currently, there are 2 Democrats who have also filed for the 8th District seat for the primary. Besides that, Wilson wanted to let the commission know Smith is working on keeping the government open for business and not letting it shut down. In a road report, Jason Akins, filling in for District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray, stated rock would be added and grading done on Dent County Road 5610, plus only grading will be done on County Roads 2450 and 5220. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk reported rock would be added and grading done on Dent County Roads 2120 and 2150, while only grading would be done on County Road 2155. Polk also said brush should be cut on Dent County Road 4050. He went on to report that road signs would be installed on Dent County Roads 2210 and 3355, including new truck crossing signs on County Road 2210. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson reported on the commissioner training attended by all the commissioners last week that featured updates on the Missouri Association of Counties, University of Missouri Extension, sunshine law requirements, how to properly run a meeting, and received updated information on what to do with the opioid settlement funds. Larson said the commissioners also went to the Capitol to visit with their legislators. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said the last day to register for those who want to vote in the municipal election this April will be on Wednesday. She said the no-excuse absentee voting will begin March 19th and last through April 1st, and the last day to request a mail-out ballot will be March 20th. The commission took fuel bids for 1,000 gallons of unleaded gas by phone, and the low bid was MFA oil at $2.48.5 per gallon. Phil Martin County Fuels each bid $2.85 per gallon. The bid was awarded to MFA Oil. It was announced the County Commission of Central Missouri will be holding a meeting this Friday in Houston, and they have invited the Central Regional County clerks to join them. It was announced that there will not be a commission meeting Thursday due to the lack of a quorum, as 2 commissioners are going to be absent. The next meeting of the commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse. That meeting will be open to the public. This week is Severe Weather Preparedness Week, and statewide tornado siren warnings will be done tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, weather permitting. The day of the tornado drill, the NOAA weather radio set to receive routine weekly tests will be alerting listeners that the tornado drill has begun. Outdoor warning sirens will also sound across participating Missouri communities, including Salem. At that time, participants should practice taking cover in a designated shelter area or in an interior room on the lowest level of a secure structure. Schools, businesses, and families are all encouraged to participate in the drill. Educators are also encouraged to use the tornado drill as an opportunity to incorporate tornado facts, meteorological information, and safety tips into their lesson plans. Create a family emergency plan to stay safe, and remember to include all pets when you're building an emergency kit and stocking up on supplies. Your family may not be together if a disaster does strike, so it is also important to know how to contact one another and reconnect if separated. Establish a family meeting place that's familiar to everybody and easy to find. A tornado watch means tornadoes are possible in the area. Therefore, it is important to be ready to act quickly if it becomes necessary. A tornado warning means seeking further shelter may be immediate because a tornado has been sighted or has been indicated by radar, causing imminent danger to life and property. The safest shelter location for tornadoes is generally an interior room without windows on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure, preferably in the basement. Do not seek shelter in a cafeteria, gymnasium, or other large open room because the roof could collapse. Immediately leave a mobile home to seek shelter in a nearby building, and never seek shelter under an overpass. The dangerous wind tunnel effect combined with flying debris could be deadly. You can learn more about Missouri's annual Severe Weather Preparedness Week and find more weather-related resources at stormaware.mo.gov. Scenic Rivers Industries at 601 South Walker Street is holding an open house today from noon to 2. This is where people can tour the facility and meet the employees. Also known as the Shelter Workshop, the Scenic Rivers Industries employs an average of 30 special need adults with the guidance of 5 staff members. As a team, they set high goals and accomplish all that they set out to do. For example, in 2023 Scenic Rivers Industries, they recycled 328,000 pounds of cardboard, 40,000 pounds of office paper, 25,000 pounds of newspaper. They built 18,000 birdhouses, assembled 300,000 pill crush cups, and much more. This not-for-profit organization has a mission to provide excellent services, produce quality products, and at the same time provide productive and fulfilling employment opportunities for people with disabilities. The open house is for everyone, and they'll be providing hot dogs, chips, and drinks for those attending. They would love to show Salem what they can do. Should you have any questions about the open house or the Scenic Rivers Industries, call 729-6264, 729-6264. This Friday night, the Salem FFA alumni will be holding their 14th annual Scholarship Fund Labor and Dessert Auction. It'll be at the Smith Valley Angus Event Barn. The no-charge meal begins at 5:30. The auction will begin at 6:30. Students from the Salem FFA chapter will be providing labor in increments of 4, 6, and 8 hours, which will include various services such as farm labor, wood cutting, hay hauling, babysitting, cooking, cleaning, gardening, and more. Plus, there'll be an abundance of homemade pies, cakes, and other desserts that will be auctioned off. All the proceeds go to Salem FFA Alumni Scholarship Fund. For information, call 573-739-2016 or 573-729-6641, extension 5164. Everyone is welcome to attend. 7:43 at KSMO Radio. We will come right back and have sports news next. It's after this.
Imagine you're a basketball team that just won the title game, not by 1 bucket or 10, but by a score of 90-24. That would be a historic butt-whooping. Just like the beatdown Corteva AgriScience nitrogen stabilizers are putting on competitors. Our Optonite technology and InServe and Instinct Next Gen locks nitrogen in your corn's root zone for up to 8 weeks versus only 2 weeks for others. See the difference our playbook makes at nutrientmaximizers.com. Imagine you're a basketball team that just won the title game, not by 1 bucket or 10, but by a score of 90 to 24. That would be a historic butt whooping. Just like the beatdown Corteva AgriScience nitrogen stabilizers are putting on competitors. Our Optonite technology and Inserve and Instinct Next Gen locks nitrogen in your corn's root zone for up to 8 weeks versus only 2 weeks for others. See the difference our playbook makes at nutrientmaximizers.com.
At KSMO, time for sports news. St. Louis Blues were in action last night at Philadelphia. Alex Ferrerio has the report. Alex?
The Blues started off their road trip with a 2-1 shootout victory over the Philadelphia Flyers. Philly would score the first goal in the final 2 minutes of regulation in the first period off of a turnover in the offensive zone. Scott Lawton picked up his 10th of the season. Second period, though, the Blues capitalized on a breakaway. Kevin Hayes, snapping a 19-game scoreless streak, scores his 11th goal on the season, 5-hole on Samuel Ersson of Philadelphia. Nobody would score in the third as Jordan Binnington stopped 14 shots from Philly, also 6 in overtime, and the Blues would score 2 goals in a 4-round shootout. Jake Neighbors and Pavel Buchnevich would score them as Jordan Binnington stopped 3 of 4 shots to pick up the Blues' 32nd victory of the season. Now 5 points out of a playoff spot as they chase Nashville and Los Angeles for one of the wild card places. Next up, Blues and Islanders tonight, 6:30 puck drop, 6 o'clock pregame skate on the St. Louis Blues radio network.
All right, Alex, thank you much for the report here at KSMO. We'll have that game for you right here on KSMO Radio. Missouri basketball Tigers have faced number 11th ranked Auburn tonight at 7:30 at the Mizzou Arena. That game will not be heard on KSMO due to the Blues game. Missouri has lost 16 straight. They're 8-21 overall, 0-16 in the SEC. Washington Nationals scored the only run of the game on a fourth-inning sacrifice fly as they beat the Cardinals Monday 1-0. Cardinal pitcher Sonny Gray did suffer tightness in his hamstring and left the game early. Cardinals will play the Minnesota Twins today in Jupiter. Cardinals pocket schedules are available at the KSMO studios at over 12 locations in town. Take as many pocket schedules as you want. They are free. The Kansas City Royals have Monday off. They'll face the Chicago Cubs tonight. The Royals are 8-3 on the spring. That's it for news and sports, brought to us a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station at 7:46, and time for that daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brannon, Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerages have been serving investors since 1922, and they can assist you today as well. Give them a call at 729-3831 or feel free to stop by the office, 907 South Pershing. Joe Brannon, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. And the daily investment report. With the report this morning, it's Leah Nash. Leah?
This is financial advisor Leah Nash from Edward Jones bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. equities closed lower. The Dow closed down 98 points at 38,990. The Nasdaq closed down 67 points at 16,208. The S&P 500 closed down 6 points at 5,131. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.22%, higher by 0.03 percentage points. In commodity markets, the price of crude oil was down $1.22 at $78.75, and spot price of gold was up $28.60 to $2,124.30. In stocks of local interest, Ameren Corporation closed up $1.35 at $72.67. AT&T closed down 18 cents at $16.80. Boeing Company closed up 54 cents at $254. Dollar General closed down 82 cents at $148.44. ExxonMobil closed down $1.48 at $104.36. McDonald's closed up 21 cents at $2.90.94. Microsoft closed down 58 cents at $414.92. PepsiCo closed up 78 cents at $165.37. Pfizer closed down 70 cents at $25.99. Procter & Gamble closed up 71 cents at $159.56. U.S. Bancorp closed up $1.28 at $42.70, and Walmart closed up 54 cents at $59.30. This has been today's financial market report brought to you by Edward Jones and financial advisors Joe Brannon, Leah Nash, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing in Salem, Missouri. If you'd like more information, please stop by or contact us at 573-729-3831. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.
Thanks, Leah. And don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report. It comes your way this afternoon right around 5:35, 5:40, or 7:40, 7:45 in the morning. Check it out for yourself. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC at KSMO Radio. It's 7:49, and we have weather on the way next when we come right back.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again. Or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
At KSMO Radio, time for weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. A cold front will continue to sweep southeast into Arkansas throughout the day today. Most of the area will still be dry, but there could remain a 25 to 40% chance of showers and possibly even a little thunderstorm developing behind this front through south central Missouri as the morning continues. There will be a fairly large range of afternoon highs across the area, with highs in the mid-50s to low 60s behind the front, which is generally along and north of I-44, and in the upper 60s to low 70s towards south central Missouri due to the later arrival of the frontal passage. Wednesday continues to remain dry, with pops dropping off even further after previous forecasts said we'd probably get rain on Wednesday. It does not look to be the case now. Northeast winds will be shifting east through the afternoon. This will aid the cooler air aloft and keeping afternoon highs a little bit cooler, down around 65 degrees at a max. This continues to be some 10 to 15 degrees, though, above normal. Dry conditions Wednesday will be short-lived as several conditions come together to provide high chances of rain, returning Thursday and Friday. Southwesterly flow aloft will usher in several upper-level short waves through the region, with surface low pressure dropping on the lee side of the Rockies Wednesday night and pushing through our area Thursday night. The associated frontal passage looks to remain fairly stationary across the front, allowing for additional moisture to pump into the Ozarks. Additionally, a 30 to 40 knot low-level jet will develop over Kansas come Thursday morning. This will persist over the area and nudge into the Ozarks by Thursday night into Friday morning. All of this could combine to provide ample lift aloft and provide copious amounts of rain over the next few days. With the front becoming relatively stationary Thursday, there's still some uncertainty between the ensembles regarding the timing of the precipitation pushing out of the area. As it stands right now, 40 to 60% lingering precipitation chances will persist on Friday night into Saturday before clearing out by Saturday afternoon. Saturday will be the coolest day of the forecast period, with highs in the upper 40s to low 50s. We topped out at 78 yesterday, 58 the low. Normal high 55, normal low 33. Record high 82 in 1908 to the record low in 1960. No rain yesterday. For the month, we're still at 1/20th of an inch, while 2/5 of an inch would be normal. 6 and 17/20ths are total for the year. 5 1/3 would be normal. Sunrise this morning, have it at 6:30, 6:04 the time of sunset. The extended forecast for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday calling for showers Friday, possibly thunder showers through the morning hours and into the afternoon again on Friday. Chance of that rain is 100%. High on Friday, 65. More showers in the evening Friday into the after midnight hours and a low of 36. And a 40% chance of more showers lingering through Saturday morning, then becoming partly sunny by the afternoon, but cooler, high of 49. Clear come Saturday night with a low of 29. There could be a few intermittent light sprinkles in the early evening up to about 6 or 7 o'clock, but that should be very short-lived. Then sunshine Sunday, 57 for a high. Clear Sunday night down to 30. And then Monday, sunny and a high of 64. That local forecast and our current conditions next.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Still have a chance of showers and thunder showers this morning, though we really haven't seen too much. There have been a few sprinkles coming through Dane County and a few possibilities of a couple of showers. But again, mostly cloudy otherwise, high of 63. Southwesterly winds are expected at 5 to 10 throughout the morning hours, eventually moving to the north. Then tonight, cloudy, low of 40 with northerly winds, 10 to 15, gusting to 25. Partly sunny Wednesday, high of 62. Northeast winds, 5 to 10. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, 42 for the low, with southeast winds, 5 to 10. Then Thursday, starting in the afternoon, we do expect showers to begin. It'll be cloudy all day with southeasterly winds at 10 to 15 and gusting up to 20. Chance of shower activity and a little bit of rain is 70%. For Thursday night, more showers into the after midnight hours and then picking back up again Friday morning after midnight. We should have a low of 48 with, again, a virtually 100% chance of rain. More rain on Friday, 100% chance, with showers and thunder showers developing during the mid to late morning and then continuing all the way through the day, Friday into Friday night. We'll have a low Friday night of 36 degrees with cloudy skies and a high on Friday of 65. And then on Saturday itself, remember, rain in the morning. Eventually that will clear out and we'll have partly sunny skies and a high of 49. Right now, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, we still have clouds. There are a few areas of Dane County. We have a little light shower. In other areas of Dane County, we had nothing. Nothing's happening in some of those areas. Now, as we mentioned, we could see a little pop-up something later on today. Most of this system's going to move through, but by this afternoon, we're going to be right on the very edge. We could see a little pop-up shower, but I wouldn't bet the farm on it, all right? Anyways, kind of keep that in mind. 57 degrees is what we have right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Winds, well, they're not much right now. We have a little 5-mile-an-hour breeze out of south-southwest. 92% the relative humidity, 29.88 inches. Pressure is going up, and we have cloud cover here at KSMO Radio. And as I mentioned, in some areas, maybe a little light shower activity to boot. And there you have it. Look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and the KSMO listening area. Brought to you by your friends right here at KSMO, your hometown radio station. Civic happenings are on the way next when we come back.
Brownfield farm broadcasters are on the ground at state, national, and sometimes international events throughout the year, providing timely and relevant news to its audience. They utilize several social media platforms and digital channels to engage with viewers and listeners and stay up to date with agricultural news. Brownfield, a brand farmers and ranchers know and trust. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Start your morning with a sausage McMuffin with egg, savory hot sausage, and melty American cheese. Also get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with thick-cut Applewood smoked bacon. Mix and match 2 for just $5. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
7:58 at KSMO, top of the hour time, brought to you by Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. Call Doug at 729-7508 to help you with those retirement or maybe future plans for your investments. They can help. Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services, a member of Emeritus. Call them at 729-7508. It is time for the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and Southtown Furniture and Highway 19 South. When it comes to a variety of beautiful pieces, be it sectionals or traditional sofas, love seats, well, there might be something else like maybe that bedroom chair you might need, or maybe dining room furniture, or maybe that man cave or she shed stuff that you might be looking for. Yeah, they got that too. Stop on by, see your friends at Southtown here in Salem. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience at 1601 South Highway 19, 729-3422, or go online at southtownfurnituresalem.com. Linda Rose Gamblin of Salem passed away Friday, March 1st at the age of 72. Funeral services for Linda Rose Gamblin will be held at 1 o'clock today at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation from 11 until service time at the chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Linda Rose Gamblin is survived by her son Jay Gamblin of Salem, daughter Angelia Curtis and husband Don of Salem, sisters Sandy Ammons and husband Blake, and Brenda True and husband Mike, plus 6 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren, and a daughter-in-law, Brenda Gamblin, as well as a host of nieces, nephews, and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Linda Rose Gamblin, whose funeral services will be at 1 o'clock today at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Vicki Dow Mercer of Salem passed away Friday, February 23rd at the age of 76. A celebration of life for Vicki Dow Mercer will be held at 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation from noon until service time at the chapel. Vicki Dow Mercer, survived by her husband Philip Mercer of Salem, children John Howard and wife Carrie of Salem, Angelina Conway and husband Steve of Salem, Robert Howard and wife Lori of St. Louis, Betty Mercer of Salem, Philip Mercer and wife Stacy of Salem, and Stephen Mercer of Alabama, plus 13 grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren, and extended family and dear friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Vicki Dow Mercer, whose celebration of life will be Sunday afternoon at 2 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Community Blood Center of the Ozarks, the sole supplier of blood, platelets, and plasma to patients at 45 area healthcare facilities, is partnering with 4 area attractions to offer free admissions to those 4 attractions in southwest Missouri and northern Arkansas for anyone who donates blood successfully in March and April. They are hoping to boost the region's blood supply this spring. Those who successfully donate blood will receive an Ozark Adventure Pass worth $150 in free admissions to the Discovery Center in Springfield and Beyond the Lens in Branson, and in Arkansas, the Scott Family Museum in Bentonville, and to the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge in Eureka Springs. The next CBCO blood drive is today from 1 to 6, the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall at 201 North MacArthur. You can set up your appointment online at cbco.org/adventure or call 417-227-5006. That's cbco.org/adventure or call 417-227-5006. That blood drive again 1 to 6 today at the First Baptist Church Fellowship Hall. A 5-week beginner stained glass class will be held today and lasts through April 2nd from 1 to 4 in the afternoon with Jennifer Curry. She'll be instructing the class at the Creative Arts Center. Students will learn the fundamentals of stained glass foiling technique. It's a 3-hour once-a-week class where you'll get your own glass project using the foiling technique and learn how to score, break, grind, foil, and solder. You'll select a pattern from the ones provided upon arrival of your first workshop. At least 2 people need to sign up, and the class will be limited to no more than 5. They do welcome walk-ins up until the end of the first session, which is going to be held today from 1 until 4 at the Creative Arts Center. There also is an additional $5 charge if you wait until today to walk in and register. Otherwise, the cost is $165 for the 5-week class, $170 again if you walk in today. All the supplies and safety equipment are included. And the Knights of Columbus will have a fish fry this Friday, 4 to 7 at the Sacred Heart Parish Hall on MacArthur. They will have in their menu fried fish and hush puppies, coleslaw, baked beans, green beans, French fries, dessert, and drink. It is all you can eat. For adults, it's $15. Kids 5 to 10, $8. You can eat it there. You can take it home. The Knights of Columbus Friday Fish Fry at the Sacred Heart Church Hall on MacArthur, 4 to 7 this Friday and every Friday until March the 22nd, or I should say through March the 22nd. And you are welcome to attend. Everybody's welcome to come on out for delicious fish. Knights of Columbus Fish Fry, $15 for adults, 5 to 10 kids years of age get it for $8. Under that, they don't have to pay nothing. And again, that will be on MacArthur at the Sacred Heart Parish Hall. We've got more of our Civic Record next. That's up right after this.
Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem has been serving the smart shopper since 1922. And if you're looking for appliances, Southtown has Speed Queen, Frigidaire, and GE. You'll find a nice selection of washers, dryers, refrigerators, and stoves. Southtown offers free delivery and setup, and they do accept Visa and MasterCard. Stop by and see what Southtown Furniture has to offer, located on Highway 19 South right here in Salem.
Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Continuing with the Civic Record, everybody's invited out this Friday, the Salem Eagles. They'll be having an all-you-can-eat catfish fry, and you can get the fixins. You get all that for $12 a plate. That'll be from 5 until 8, and the karaoke by Backwoods Productions will begin at 7 and last till 11. These events are open to the public, and everybody's welcome to attend. Salem Eagles Club is out Highway 32 West past the airport on the north side of Highway 32. And again, they'll be having a all-you-can-eat fish fry this Friday, and you get to eat the fixins as well, all for just $12 a plate. That'll be from 5 until 8, and then don't forget karaoke begins with the Backwoods Productions at 7 and lasts till 11. It's all out the Eagles Club, and everybody is welcome to attend. Children of all ages are invited to the Owl, Moon, and More Story Time and Craft Collaboration this Saturday morning from 10 until noon to create paper owls inspired by the loved book Owl Moon by Jane Yolen. An interpreter from Montauk State Park will also have fun facts and more to share about owls. The owl crafts made will be loaned to the Ozark Natural Cultural Resource Center for display with their special Smithsonian exhibit, Crossroads, Change in Rural America. Please make plans to join them for this exciting opportunity at the Salem Public Library in the North Basement Meeting Space. That's this Saturday from 10 until noon. Call 729-4331 with questions, 729-4331. This Saturday should be a lot of fun. Everybody's invited out on Saturday, March 9th, to the Salem Eagles Club, where they'll have a smoked brisket dinner, and you can get a plate for $12 from 5 until 8. It's outstanding. If you've never had their smoked brisket, woo, you need to get out there. It's a great meal and at a great price. $12 for their smoked brisket dinner plate. That's 5 to 8 this Saturday night out at the Eagles Club. And then if you like live music, you're going to love the Open Road Band. They go live from 8 to midnight. It's all open to the public, and everybody's welcome to attend. The Salem Eagles Club, their smoked brisket dinner plate. From 5 to 8, $12, and the Open Road Band going live from 8 to midnight, located on Highway 32 West, just past the airport on the north side of Highway 32. And at the Salem Nutrition site today, they'll be serving up meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, roll, and milk for lunch from 11 until 12:30. Now, they have a soup and salad bar that starts at 10:30 in the morning, and they welcome all ages, everybody, to the Salem Nutrition site. The suggested contribution, if you're 60 and above, is $5. If you're under the age of 60, the meal will cost you $7. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Call them if you have a question, 729-2373, where, again, the menu today for lunch from 11 to 12:30 is meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, roll, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. There you have it, a look at our civic record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of everyone right here at KSMO Radio and your friends at Southtown Furniture right here in Salem. They welcome all of you to come on by and check things out. Whether you do it in person or go online to SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com, you're going to find an incredible collection of beautiful pieces for your home. Be it furniture, appliances, bedding, could be accessories, could just be brand new floor coverings. They have got you covered. Your friends at Southtown Furniture, open Monday through Saturday. Part of the Ballard family of furniture stores, serving you since 1922. Southtown Furniture in Salem, 729-3422. It's 1601 South Highway 19. It's where the bargains are. At KSMO, we invite you to stay right here. We have coming back in a moment some news on the Missouri Net, AP news, sports on the Missouri Net, agribusiness news, weather, and so much more. KSMO, it's Tuesday, March the 5th.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Governor Mike Parson is facing a bipartisan backlash for commuting the sentence of Britt Reed, the son of Chiefs coach Andy Reid. He worked as an assistant with the football team until he crashed his car, permanently disabling a 5-year-old girl. He was serving a 3-year sentence for DWI causing serious injury. Republican State Senator Tony Lukemeyer calls out Parson for the, quote, lack of justice this decision causes. Jackson County Prosecutor Jean Peters Baker accuses the governor of not contacting anyone who handled the case or those directly impacted. She also criticized Parson for, quote, using his political power to free a man with status, privilege, and connections, end quote. Republican State Rep Adam Schwadron says, quote, a convicted drunk driver should never have their sentence commuted, end quote. Fellow House member Democrat Kerry Engel questioned Parsons' justification for commuting the sentence. The Missouri House Ethics Committee continues to investigate an undisclosed complaint. Elisa Nelson reports.
Committee meetings have been closed to the public, and because of that, there is no official record of what the investigation is about. The committee has been holding closed meetings on the matter since last October. According to the Missouri Independent, House Speaker Dean Plucker is suspected to be the subject of the investigation. Missouri House Ethics Committee Chair Hannah Kelly says the focus has not changed from day one. She says due process is important to the bipartisan group of lawmakers.
I am absolutely committed as chairman of this committee to making sure that the people of Missouri know that the ethics and the integrity of this institution will be protected.
Kelly says the group will meet again before spring break in 2 weeks. She won't say whether any complaints have been dismissed and does not know when the committee's work will wrap up.
Kansas City police are on the lookout for someone who stole more than $200,000 worth of custom jewelry. Someone swiped the jewelry, including a diamond slice necklace, from Vinca Custom Jewelry in Kansas City on January 21st. This is Missouri Net.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services needs your help building a safer environment for older adults and adults with disabilities. Some forms of abuse, such as financial exploitation, neglect, and bullying, are often overlooked. If you believe someone is experiencing abuse, call Missouri's Adult Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 800-392-0210 or report online at health.mo.gov/abuse. Together we can stop adult abuse. It's a crime.
Missouri's black vulture numbers are increasing, and their aggressive nature can cause problems for livestock producers. If you suspect a black vulture problem on your farm, let the USDA and the Missouri Department of Agriculture help you. Reimbursement for necropsy and death loss is available to farmers if livestock loss is determined to have occurred because of black vultures. The black vulture remains a federally protected bird in the USA, so contact the USDA or Missouri Department of Agriculture for mitigation options. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
Warrenton High School will be the site of case arguments for the state's largest appeals court this week. Ashley Bird explains.
Wednesday, students and faculty are expected to attend the court session of the Missouri Court of Appeals Eastern District when it hears an appeal over a murder conviction. The court sessions are also open to the public. This is part of the court's hearing cases at various locations, including high schools, colleges throughout the Eastern District. It's to educate citizens about the state courts and the law, including a question and answer session afterwards. Ashley Bird, Missouri Net.
Missouri State University has chosen its new president. Richard Biff Williams will become the 12th president of the university located in southwest Missouri Springfield. Williams spent the last decade as president of Utah Tech University. He'll take over as Missouri State president on July 1st as current president Cliff Smart retires. And a classic rock band's farewell tour is making a stop at the 2024 Missouri State Fair. Foreigner has been announced as the first concert for the event on Thursday, August 8th in west central Missouri's Sedalia. This is Missouri Net.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Here at KSMO Radio, let's take a look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today, Tuesday. It is March the 5th. They'll be serving up from 11 until 12:30 for lunch, meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, roll, and milk. Don't forget soup and salad. It's served from 10:30 till up until 12:30. And, of course, everyone, all ages, are welcome to attend. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. If you're 60 years of age and above, the suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, your meal will cost you $7. Again, today at the Salem Nutrition site, they'll be having meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, roll, and milk for lunch. That's from 11 to 12:30 at the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane, 729-2373. That's 729-2373. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. Every weekday we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menu as a courtesy of KSMO Radio. AP News and Sports for the Missouri Net coming right up.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Millions of Americans are heading to the polls today. It's Super Tuesday. There are elections in 16 states and American Samoa. President Biden and Donald Trump expect to move closer to winning their party's nominations. The AP's Sagar Magani.
The president has handily won every contest so far. Trump has taken 7 of 8, and Kyle Kondik at the University of Virginia's Politics Center figures the domination will continue.
He may win every single contest,
which would up the pressure on challenger Nikki Haley to drop out.
What more is there to do? Because it's not like you're going to, you literally cannot defeat him at that point.
But Haley's resisted so far, saying Americans want a choice, not a coronation. GOP voter Bonnie Schultz in Minnesota wants Haley to stay in.
There needs to be somebody who's a voice of reason.
And as long as Americans want me to be that voice, I will continue to fight for them.
Sagar Magani, Washington.
Jury selection begins today in James Crumbley's trial. He's the man who bought a gun with his son 4 days before a Michigan school shooting. He's accused of failing to take steps that could have prevented the teenager from killing 4 students. You could still see the white smoke and an orange glow this morning over a building in suburban Detroit that caught fire last night, leading to several explosions. At least 2 people hurt. Ever been hit with a late fee on your credit cards? The AP's Donna Warder.
New regulations by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau would set the limit at an $8 late fee for most credit cards, or banks would be required to show why they should charge more. The new rule would bring the average credit card late fee down from $32. The Bureau estimates that banks bring in about $14 billion in credit card late fees each year.
The AP's Donna Warder reporting. This is AP News. American Airlines wants to keep all the flyers flying. The AP's Jackie Quinn.
American Airlines says it's ordering nearly 300 new planes to meet increased travel demand. American Airlines says it's ordered 85 new jets from Boeing, 85 from Europe's Airbus, and 90 smaller jets from Embraer, based in Brazil. The airline's making a show of support for Boeing since the package includes Boeing 737 MAX 10s, an even larger version of the MAX that's not yet even been certified by U.S. regulators. The MAX 9s are the ones under scrutiny after a panel blew off a jet mid-flight in January. I'm Jackie Quinn.
Britain says Kate, the Princess of Wales, will attend a ceremony in June that will be her first confirmed major official duty since she had abdominal surgery. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
This is Bill Wise with the latest Appetite for Pork report. Today I'm talking with Dr. David Newman, Senior Vice President of Market Growth at National Pork Board, about how your pork checkoff dollars are working to bring more U.S. pork to tables around the world. Dr. Newman, the pork checkoff has been working to expand markets here at home. What exactly does that mean for pork producers?
Right now, in this challenging market that we're in, our goal is driving demand, both domestically and internationally. We're building one-on-one relationships with several different pieces of the marketing aspect of pork, retailers, food service operators, and we're also working a lot with C-stores. So making sure that we're playing in all the areas where consumers are shopping. Using checkoff funds to do that keeps pork top of mind with relevant consumers.
Thanks again, David, for talking with us today about how the pork checkoff is building a bigger appetite for U.S. pork. You can find out more information at porkcheckoff.org/radio.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is presented by Missouri's natural gas operators. If you smell gas, leave fast and call your gas company.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Jordan Binnington made 40 saves. The Blues beat the Flyers 2-1 in a shootout in Philly. Kevin Hayes, the former Flyer, scored the Blues goal to tie the game. He says Binner was the difference.
He's been our best player all year. When you got Binner going like that, it's gives us a chance to win every night, even when we're not at our games. And I felt like tonight he kept us in it there.
Blues play the Islanders tonight. Cardinals' projected opening day starter Sonny Gray left in the second inning. Catcher Wilson Contreras knew something was up.
He threw a pitch and gave me a sign to come out and talk to him. I figured that something was up, and he wasn't feeling good.
Gray left with right hamstring tightness. He was getting an MRI. Cardinals lost to the Nationals 1-0. Final home game for Mizzou basketball, hosting number 13 Auburn. The Tigers only have 2 chances left to win an SEC game, 0-16 in the conference. Dennis Gates says his players haven't quit.
I just like the fact that our guys aren't holding their heads down. They're out there
feeding off each other. They're challenging each other in a healthy way. They're allowing themselves to be coached, and that's what they're doing. So it's exciting to see guys, young people, face obstacles and not take the easy route and face hard face-to-face.
9 players to be honored on senior night tip-off at 8. Jason Kelsey retired from the Eagles. I feel like Chiefs Kingdom has adopted Travis's brother.
I won't forget the call I got from Andy Reid on draft day and my father rushing into the room. With tears streaming down his face as his son's dreams had just been realized.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
In Iraq, our truck hit a roadside bomb. I had about 16 surgeries on my hand so that I could regain function. And when I came home, I needed a new roof due to a storm. And I was about to lose homeowners insurance as well. I applied for Operation Homefront Critical Financial Assistance Program. And it's good to know that when we come home, there are people who are there that care about us. Operation Homefront, they've really been a blessing.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Cloudy skies at KSMO Radio. It might have gotten a sprinkle or two out of the little system that kind of went through, but that didn't bring much here at KSMO. It did, like I said, it kind of passed through pretty quick. Didn't last very long. Some people got a little light shower. Some people got a little heavy shower. Some people got virtually nothing out of that system. But again, little quick strike. And brought a little bit of rain, but not much to our area. Anyway, we still have a chance to get a little bit more shower activity today, but not much of a chance. 20% chance now. High of 63 degrees. Wind southwesterly 5 to 10. It'll become northerly later this morning. Not quite there yet. Clouds will be with us tonight. Low of 40 with north winds 10 to 15, gusting to 20. Partly sunny Wednesday. High of 62. Winds northeasterly 5 to 10. Partly cloudy Wednesday night, low of 42 at southeasterly breezes. Showers are likely Thursday. 70% chance of that. It's not going to occur until the afternoon, though. We'll have a high of 60 with southeast winds 10 to 15, gusting to 20. For Thursday night, showers are likely in the after midnight hours and into the early morning as well. 100% chance of getting that rain. And then Friday, virtually 100% chance of showers developing after 10 o'clock and lasting through most of the day on Friday. So going to be a wet couple of days, Thursday into Friday, possibly even Saturday morning. Might have a scattered shower or two still lingering early. And I mean, it should be all be done by 10 in the morning. But we could have a little lingering shower on that Saturday morning. Otherwise, right here at KSMO, we have 57 degrees and cloudy skies at your hometown radio source, KSMO. We do have, at the moment, winds out of the west at 7, so it's starting to make that transition to the north already. 92%, the relative humidity pressure rising, 29.89 inches. Feels like 55 right now, KSMO. We have cloudy skies at your hometown radio station. Time for agribusiness news. It's next. It's the Missouri Report from the Brownfield Farm Market Network, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We appreciate you being part of our day, and we hope and pray you have a fantastic rest of the day today. In the meantime, right now, let's get to it. The Brownfield Agribusiness News. The Missouri Report, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio.
An
ag lobbyist says he's optimistic Congress can pass a bipartisan appropriations package to prevent a partial government shutdown ahead of Friday's deadline. I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. Randy Russell tells Brownfield the House will vote on the package to fund the USDA and 5 other agencies first.
I don't think the House will vote until sometime Wednesday or even Thursday on the package.
In the ag appropriations bill, Russell says lawmakers have agreed to fully fund the Women, Infants, and Children program.
It had a $1 billion shortfall in its funding account that they had to come up with the money to fund, and that was part of the deal. Where do you come up with $1 billion to pay for the increased cost of the WIC program? So they did reach an agreement, and they did find $1 billion.
The bill also gives USDA's Farm Service Agency more money to better track U.S. foreign ag land ownership and makes the Ag Secretary a member of the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States.
They review all foreign transactions or purchases or mergers of U.S. businesses for national security reasons. So I think both of those are a step in the right direction.
Russell says the remaining 6 appropriation bills will take work to pass by the end of March. The governor of one of 8 Midwestern states that petitioned the EPA to allow year-round E15 sales says he's grateful the rule's been announced, but disappointed it won't go into effect until next year. Tim Walz of Minnesota tells Brownfield he's hopeful an emergency waiver will be issued for the summer.
It is a step forward. We're glad of that, but I kind of was hoping we'd get this thing kicked in for this, right away, but we'll keep working it.
The petition was issued in 2022 by governors in Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, Ohio, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. An ag transportation expert says he's concerned about the summertime shipment of ag goods along the Mississippi River, despite a recent rebound in water levels. Mike Steenhoek is the executive director of the Soy Transportation Coalition.
The reality is it's not going to require a prolonged period of dry conditions. All of a sudden see those water levels retreat a bit more.
He tells Brownfield a large amount of land in the Midwest remains severely dehydrated. While river levels increased the past few months, he says gauge readings have been considerably lower compared with the recent years of 2018, 2019, and 2020. Livestock producers in the Texas Panhandle are in need following a week of wildfires. Monty Dozier is a program director at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Disaster and Recovery Team.
We've lost a lot of grazing potential. One of our biggest needs is fencing materials and then also hay. A need for cattle cube. Any kind of horse feed is also needed. We do need small ruminant supplies as well.
He says thousands of cattle have died and millions of acres have burned. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Challenge. It's not something you shy from. It's a chance to up your game. Every day brings a new challenge. But with the enhanced Channel Seed brand on your side, you can rise to it. With our top-performing seed, innovative digital tools, and expanded agronomic support, you can turn tomorrow's challenges into your next advantage. Your enhanced Channel Seed brand. Let's rise to the challenge. Learn more at channel.com/rise. Read and follow pesticide label directions, IRM, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have nowhere to turn as a young teen? This happens when parents struggle with addiction, may be incarcerated, or unable to care for their child. And it's devastating. HALO is the foundation of a family for children without one, surrounding them with support, meeting their basic needs, and helping them set and reach their goals. With your support, homeless youth are given a chance at a better life. Go to haloworldwide.org today.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dane County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Say goodbye to wasting your hard-earned money and traveling long distances to get your MRI. This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. The hospital now has the newest technology in-house 5 days a week, and it's open bore, meaning you have ample room to get comfortable during your exam. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
This is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber inviting you to follow all the exciting action of St. Louis Blues hockey this season.